Oh man, a huge backfire for Kamala Harris and her campaign. We got to talk about 2 to 3 things. Just give me some time here. Make sure to smash the like button. But we got to first talk about the internet and how people are noticing this accent that Kamala puts on out of nowhere. Leftists are beginning to everything she's doing right now is crazy. We're gonna start off with this video. Let me know what you think about this accent she's putting on in front of her audience here, and then we're gonna go to again where she does it, and it's not even right wingers posting this, man. It's literally Democrats posting the fact they think she's switching.
Hold on. You know what? Here, hold on. Here's the thing. The courts are gonna handle that. We're gonna beat them in November. We're gonna beat them in November. Okay? We'll beat them in November. We'll handle that.
She does it again today. Let me make sure you guys can hear this audio, guys. Let's make sure you guys can hear this. Make sure to smash the like button.
All of us is we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work is good work. The thing that we like about hard work is we have fun doing hard work. Thank you. Thank you to the sisters and brothers of UAW for all you are and all we will do over these next 89 days. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
I'm gonna play that one more time here. This one right here. I think she outdid herself on this one, man.
You know, the one thing about all of us is we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work is good work. The thing that we like about hard work is we have fun doing hard work.
I'm not supposed to be lying. I can't lie.
What we like about hard work is we have fun doing hard work. Thank you.
What? The fake accents is crazy.
And you know, there's some perversion that's happened in our country in the last several years, where there's a suggestion that somehow strength is about making people feel small, making people feel alone.
As a woman, there is a balance that needs to be struck between being tough and, you know, just being a raging bitch. Being aggressive in policy and being a foreign cunt. Being a national treasure, but, you know, also being a demon. And we got to get that balance right. Okay? And we're going to get it. We're going to get it right. All right. Moving forward. It's not just about this administration. You got to be woke. The woker, the weaker, the better. You have to think about what it means to be woke, awake, right? That's what we want. Right there. All up in there. Just awake. Yeah. Okay, well, you can vote for Donald Trump if you want, but I'm speaking.
Bro, what is happening? All right, can we get to the serious news, guys? All right, no more laughing. But yeah, so leftists are noticing that she's doing that. She's doing some crazy anyways.
In response to, again, a foreign conflict. It really is a damn shame that this is happening in our country.
So I don't know if you guys saw this, but apparently leftists are walking away. I'm trying to get serious here. I'm having a hard time. I really am. I'm trying not to laugh. All right, here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear the video. All right, so apparently leftists are walking away from the campaign because of what she did yesterday. She apparently told protesters to shut up and then said, "You're voting for Trump if you don't shut up." Let's take a listen to this.
But regardless, the Democrats apparently got the message, right? So much so that Kamala Harris went out of her way to not choose the Jewish governor of Pennsylvania because they were afraid of the far left backlashing against the Democrat ticket that has a Jew that they perceive to be very pro-Israel.
And I think ultimately Shapiro, I think fit is important, but I also think that when you look at the principle of do no harm, maybe they did say in a state like Minnesota.
She don't want to say it. Come on, Abby Phillips, say it. Why didn't she choose Josh Shapiro?
Do we want to, those 100,000 uncommitted voters who came out about the Gaza war, do we want to antagonize those voters? Those are all part of the questions as well.
So, but can I just say,
Tim Walz also spoke conciliatorily towards those people. He said, look, that uncommitted vote is significant and those people should be heard. So having that kind of response, I think, is probably more of an open door to the parts of the party that have been very frustrated with the Democrats.
so, but just to one point on the Gaza war, Shapiro has the same position on Israel that Governor Walz, that Senator Kelly has. He's actually been more critical of Netanyahu.
So why didn't she choose him
Than the other two, but he is Jewish.
And he's also the face of...
Bro, they're literally what is happening? So are they saying that she didn't choose him because he's Jewish? Is this what they're saying?
The crackdown on the protests, right? He spoke very vehemently about those campus protests as being anti-Semitic.
Not all of them. The ones that were anti-Semitic, he criticized as being anti-Semitic.
He was out front on the issue. So I'm wondering if that's the kind of thing that, again, for the activist wing of the party,
Sure, absolutely,
they felt was a slap in the face.
Yeah,
but I also...
Now, here's the thing. Tim Walz also is pro-Israel as well, too, just like all the politicians. Right. But Democrats don't really want you to know that. Okay. In fact, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, they don't want you to know anything about them. Right. They
Okay, so this is Black Conservative Perspective, friend of the show, Greg Foreman. And he said that, look, we know this. Every politician is pro-Israel. Some of them are just trying to hide it because they're trying to get that undecided leftist vote. And they just don't want to be honest about it.
want to remain as ambiguous as possible when it comes to policy positions. Okay. But again, the whole point of Kamala Harris picking Tim Walz is because of the backlash they would have got for picking a Jew to be the vice president. However, Kamala Harris seemed to forget where she was at and what state she was trying to win doing this rally in Michigan, in Detroit, about 15 miles from Dearborn. She decided that it would be a good idea to pull off a strong Black woman smackdown on a pro-Palestinian protester at this rally. And let's just say that this didn't really work out too well for Kamala Harris outside of the rally.
He intends to surrender our fight against the climate crisis, and he intends to end the Affordable Care Act. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
Yeah, so she thought this was a good idea. So once again, the internet is in shambles because of her accents. But now the internet is in shambles because of what she just did here. Because the reason you didn't pick Josh Shapiro was to please the same people you're now trying to shut down. And you're also telling people, oh, not voting for me. You're basically, heckling me is basically telling me you want to vote for Trump. What? So she's basically she just literally, this backfired so stupidly, and you're gonna see why. According to why she picked Tim Walz in the first place.
And he intends to end the Affordable Care Act. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
Vice President Kamala Harris just handled protesters in Michigan like a boss.
I think he can have.
Oh my God. Is that who I think it is? No. What is he doing on here? Don Lemon. You see, I want you to notice this. They're fighting. This is why I think Trump do streams. Don't be on the news. Just let them fight. They're literally fighting amongst each other right now. Some of them are saying, oh, this is great. This is awesome. But you're going to see the other side of leftists, young leftists, my age, lower. Bro, this was a bad move. Bad move. By the way, I just saw like 2 donations. Somebody sent $200. I'm going to talk to you in just a second. Thank you. But I will talk to you in just a second.
Kamala Harris just handled protesters in Michigan like a boss.
I think he can have even worse takes. Don Lemon always surprises me how much worse it can get. Because in that clip, I didn't see.
Look at this. Just let them fight. I remember one time, look, she's fighting Don Lemon, right? Trump, stay out the way. Everybody stay out the way. Just stop. Don't even look over there. Let them. Trump, I remember Trump said in the Middle East, he was like, why do we keep intervening in the Middle East? Let them fight. ISIS is fighting Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda is fighting this person. Let them fight. Why do we keep just let them go? They want to do a 1v1. Let them do the 1v1. But she's literally coming at Don Lemon.
Vice President Kamala Harris just handled protesters in Michigan like a boss.
I think he can have even worse takes. Don Lemon always surprises me how much worse it can get. Because in that clip, I didn't see someone who was in boss mode. I saw someone who was in prosecutor mode. The kind of mode you go into that says like, I'll lock you up because I don't want to hear what you have to say.
What? Yo, do you hear this? Like, this is amazing. All right. I think that might be the craziest sentence I've heard. She's in prosecutor mode. And she's gonna lock you. Do you hear what they're saying to each other right now?
Don Lemon always surprises me how much worse it can get. Because in that clip, I didn't see someone who was in boss mode. I saw someone who was in prosecutor mode. The kind of mode you go into that says like, I'll lock you up because I don't want to hear what you have to say. And that is not the moment that she needs to be having right now, but it seems to be the mode that she wants to go into. We just came off of a rally in Pennsylvania where they were talking about how we need to get away from divisiveness. Walls continue to talk about joy. And as someone whose entire work is rooted in taking a joy-based approach to transformational change, joy is rooted in community. It is community-centered. And part of community is making room to have difficult conversations. And so what I see is not someone being a boss shutting people down. It's someone who's scared that they do not have the ability to have a tough conversation. And a conversation that...
What? Leftists are calling out Kamala Harris because they think she doesn't have the ability to have a tough conversation. They're literally doing Trump's job for him. Trump doesn't even need to say it. Leftists are saying it.
Needs to be had way before we enter November and go to the polls. And that is a conversation that so many of us doing activist work around Palestine are trying to make sure is going to happen so we can clarify things. So instead of being on TikTok, an app that they want to ban, making all these videos to trending sound, brats, coconuts, all the works, I need you to sit down and actually be based in community. Actually hear people out. Instead of saying, I'm talking, say, I hear you, I see you, we need to talk about this. Right now,
if you think this is some sort of cool, epic clapback moment, I don't even know what to say to you. This is just a disgusting and bad faith response to people protesting a genocide. Genocide which is being enabled not by Donald Trump, but by the government that Kamala Harris represents. The crowd was cheering for like a...
Bro, what is going on?
Response to people protesting a genocide which is being enabled not by Donald Trump but by the government that Kamala Harris represents. The crowd was cheering for like a minute, by the way. It's just depressing. Donald Trump is horrible, but please don't allow yourself to be brainwashed by memes and PR. Kamala Harris is a war criminal and a pretty fucking condescending one at that.
Yeah, so Kamala Harris is getting a lot of backlash for this fake strong black woman moment at this rally in Michigan because politically speaking, that was very dumb, right? It was very, very, very dumb, especially considering how there's a lot of speculation that Kamala Harris went out of her way to not pick a Jew for VP because she did not want to upset the base, just for her to turn around a few days later and to basically tell a pro-Palestinian protester in Michigan, 15 miles away from Dearborn, hey, shut up or else you want Trump to win. Now, this would have been fine if, again, Kamala didn't go out of her way to try to get the support of these people, right, by not picking Josh Shapiro. If she would have picked Josh Shapiro and she would have done that, I'm not really making this video right now because it's like, okay, well, hey, she's showing the far left that we don't really need your support, right? That we don't care, okay? And hey, it is what it is, but she's already shown that, yes, we do care, and I am trying to get your vote. So for you to try to pull that stunt on a pro-Palestinian protester who is protesting what they perceive to be genocide, while at the same time, again, going out of your way to form your ticket based off getting their vote, to them, this is essentially a mask off moment because Kamala Harris is showing, and she's basically saying, listen, if you don't get on board with my agenda, don't worry about what it is. I don't have to answer any questions about what it is or what I'm going to do. I don't have to make any promises to you. You don't need to know why I actually stand on any of the issues, right? If you don't get on board with the vibes and the feelings and the joy, then you must want Trump to win.
Now, who sounds like a dictator now? I told you guys, there's so many sections to politics. There's far leftist, there's far left progressives, which kind of fall in the same category. There's regular progressives, there's classical liberals, and there's liberals. There's far right-wingers, there's right-wingers, there's MAGA, there's Republicans, there's classical Republicans. Everybody falls in different categories with different issues. I happen to fall in a different category when it comes to Israel. A lot of people think that I'm terrible, that I'm a pro-Palestinian. And in my defense, I don't support Israel. I think AIPAC has done this country disjustice. I think they should be a foreign registered group. I think the Israel lobbying is too harsh. I think they campaign against Thomas Massie and different Democrats and different Republicans that don't agree with Israel. But that does not mean that that's my biggest issue. My biggest issue is the economy, my family, the future of this country. But now I see leftists, literally leftists, coming out and saying that the dictator really isn't Trump because Trump's not even president. The dictator is actually Kamala Harris because she sounds like a prosecutor now and she's showing you her true colors. This is crazy, but this is what it is. See, I stand with, I like this guy. This guy, his name is Nas Escobar, right? He posted something that I thought was actually very interesting, and this is where I stand. I'm going to be honest. Where is it? Hopefully I find it. He does post a lot. Please let me find what he posted. So he posted something basically saying that don't let outside foreign conflicts basically outshine and outperform the issues that are going on here in America. I'm looking for it. He's posted a lot in the last 24 hours. I'm probably not going to be able to find it, but I thought that what he said was interesting, and that's where I stand. That's literally where I stand. I stand nowhere else. Here it is. This is what he says. He says, American citizens in Chicago, do not let your voices be drowned by foreign war issues. The loudest protest at the DNC convention should be against mass immigration. Now, this is somebody that's a black foundational black American, and he's basically calling on Americans, white, black, Latinos, don't let you be drowned out by conflicts and issues that have nothing to do with the American people of today. All of us have this in common, that we're all going through things, and things are happening to us that we don't like in this country. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of people are putting a lot of other conflicts before our own conflicts in this country. We are literally the most divided nation in the world. It feels like, at least online. I don't think it's real. Really don't think it translates to real life. That's just my opinion. Now, I'm like, once again, I personally, I don't like what's going on in Palestine. I don't like what's going on in Israel as a whole. I don't like what's going on in Ukraine. I don't like what's going on around the world. I don't. I hate every second of it. But let's be very honest. The leadership changed. And once the leadership changed, conflict started. So who are we putting this on? Who are we putting this on? Because I don't remember hearing about this, all of this put together happening under Trump. It just didn't. It didn't. Just didn't. You could tell me you could tell me whatever you want, but I don't remember these types of conflicts happening around the world where we're now about to be involved in crazy amounts of war, right? Because our ally has to defend himself, right? Allegedly, at this point, I don't even know whose side Israel's really on. The government, at least. But that's just my own personal view. But does that view override my view on America? No, because I love this country. I want this country to be successful. I'm happy that people are becoming more proud. I'm happy I became more proud, because the more proud I've become of this country, the more I want to fight for it and the more I want to fight for the future. But I'm not going to let conflicts overseas override what's going on in my own house. That's just my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but it is what it is. All right. So some people sent donations. I want to read these real quick because I want to thank you so much. Somebody sent $200. I'm about to read that. Somebody sent $50. I want to read that as well. They don't know how to tell the truth. Just say it. You want tampons in the mail. Whoa. Wait a minute. Who? Tampon Tim? Shall we show our favorite clip? Our favorite clip of all time. I'm gonna show it. I have to. I'm gonna do it.
They're calling him tonight Tampon Tim.
That it looked like it hurt Sean Hannity to say this.
They're calling him tonight Tampon Tim.
All right, so next donation here is a $200 donation. Thank you for all you do. This is Sheila or Shayla. I really want to say that name correctly, but thank you. I just changed my name. So I see you changed the name to, I think it says Pineapple Queen. That's very far away for some reason. Let the coconuts fall where they may, or let the coconuts fall where they fall. Excuse me. Jesse P, thank you for the $50 donation. We got a $5 donation here, and we got $2 donation, $2 donation, $2 donation. So I want to say thank you guys. I gotta go because I gotta prepare for another. It says pineapple, right? I gotta go. I got one more video to post today. All right, guys. So, appreciate y'all for being here, man. Make sure to smash the like button. To all my Jewish brothers and sisters, it's time to walk away from the Democratic Party. I think it's time for everybody, to walk away from it. At this point, to prove your point. If you are a Democrat and those if that's where you've stood your whole life, prove a point. Nah, I'm not leaving yet. I'm leaving tonight, guys. I still got one more video to post for you. And I will be posting once I'm in El Salvador. I will be posting for you guys. I will still be very consistent. One more time. All right, we'll do it one more time.
Between being tough and, just being a raging bitch. Being aggressive in policy and being a foreign cunt. Being a national treasure, but also being a demon. And we gotta get that balance right. Okay.
Look, man, smash the like button if you haven't. I notice a lot of you guys come in here and y'all don't smash the like button. Please smash the like button. I'll see you guys in a bit.